Hello guys, my name is Balkrishna Srivastav and welcome to Code with BK. So in this video, we see how the compareTo function in the string class works in Java. So before we begin, it is a request to please subscribe to my channel because out of 100 viewers, only 2 to 3 are subscribed. More than 95% of my audience is not subscribed and subscription is very important. So please do subscribe to my channel. And one more thing before I start is that I teach coding in Hindi on a separate Code with BK Hindi channel as well. So if you are comfortable with Hindi, please take a look at this channel. I would love to know your reviews and thoughts about this channel. Okay, so we have to understand how compareTo works. So compareTo is basically comparing two strings in Java. We have string A, we have string B, and this compareTo method is a part of the string class. So you can see the package name java.lang string class is within that package. Then the compareTo function is in that string class. So it takes another string to be compared. So the string object on which this function is called is string A, and the string which is passed to this function is string B. So on A we are calling compareTo, so A dot compareTo B, comparing A and B. Okay, the return type of this function is int, that is it returns an integer, which means we have A something something, B something something. Okay, we have A dot compare to B. Okay, it's a non-static function. It is called on an object of the string class. So this is A, it is passed another string which is B. The return type is an integer. Okay, and the return type indicates if A is greater than, less than, or equal to B, because integer values can be less than 0, equal to 0, or greater than 0. Okay, you can divide the entire range of integer values into these three categories. So if the return value is less than 0, it means A is less than B. It means A will come before B in the dictionary order, or what we call technically is lexicographical order. Okay, the dictionary order. If the return value is 0, it means A and B are identical, they are the same. If the return value is greater than 0, it means A is greater than B. It means A will come after B in the dictionary or the lexicographical order. Okay, so this is what this function is. Compares two strings, returns an integer value that indicates A is less than B, equal to greater than B. Now how does this actually work? Okay, so if I have A equal to say program, okay, and B is another string product. Okay, I do A dot compare to B. Okay, on this A I'm calling the comparative function passing B. How does this work is if I pass these indices 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters, right? Okay, in this case the strings have the same number of characters. Okay, they might not have the same number of characters. We see how the comparative function behaves if the number of characters are different. Okay, the idea is that compareTo compares characters at each index starting from left. Okay, if the characters at a particular index are equal, then it moves on to the next index. So at index 0, starting from index 0, both have uppercase P, the characters are identical, it moves on to the next index. Characters at index 1 are R, in both the cases identical, moves on to the next index which is 2. At index 2, characters are lowercase o, identical in both the strings, moves on to the next index 3. At index 3, we have unequal characters. Okay, so compareTo will keep going from left to right as long as the characters at the corresponding index are identical. The index where the characters become unequal, okay, it is there where the return value is calculated. So at index I, where chars are not equal, okay, the return value is equal to ASCII value of character at ith index in A minus ASCII value of character at ith index in B. This is B. Okay, now what are ASCII values? So every character constant is associated with an integer constant, a unique integer constant to all the characters, which is called the ASCII value. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Whatever the use of this full form is, I don't know, I just know it for some reason. Okay, so any single character that you can type or see on the keyboard or on the screen has a corresponding integer value associated to it. So lowercase a is 97, this is fixed, you should know these values. Uppercase A is 65, Digit 0 is 48. So digit 1 comes after digit 0, so this is 49. Similarly, digit 2 is 50. Uppercase B comes after uppercase A, so it is 66. Uppercase C is 67. Similarly, lowercase b is 98 and so on. Okay. So the return value is ASCII value of character at that index. So ASCII value of at that index, this is ASCII of G minus ASCII of D. Lowercase d minus lowercase d. So we need to find ASCII of G, okay, and ASCII of D. Okay. ASCII of lowercase a is 97, so B is 98, C is 99, and D is 100. So D is 100. G is going to be D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 3 more, so G is going to be 103. So return value in this case is going to be ASCII of G minus ASCII of D, ASCII of G minus ASCII of D, 103 minus 100, which is going to be 3. So A dot compared to B, where A is program, B is product, will return 3, which is greater than 0, which indicates string A will come after B in the dictionary order. Okay. So let me just run this. A is program and B is product. Okay. This is going to print A dot compared to B, the output string. Okay, and it's going to print the return value of the comparison, which I'm storing in this variable CMP. I have taken two char variables ch1 and ch2 that will store the corresponding characters where the difference is. So in this case it is at G and D. Okay, so we'll print the ASCII values of ch1, which is G, okay, ASCII value of ch2, which is D, okay, and then the difference. Okay, so when I run this, I get 3, G is 103 the way we saw, D is 100 and G minus D is 3. Okay, all right. So this is how you compare. Let's take another example. JAVA and Japan. Okay, so and this is 0 1 2 3 4 0 1 2 3. Okay, this has 4 characters, 5 characters. Okay, at index 0 both are uppercase J, moving on. Index 1 both are lowercase a, moving on. At index 2 characters are unequal, so return value is going to be first character minus second character, so V minus P. So difference in V and P is going to be P Q R S T U V. Okay, V minus P should be 6 because V is 6 characters ahead of P. So when I do Java and Japan, okay, so it is V minus P, which is going to be 6. Okay, all right. Let me take another example just to demonstrate that the comparison is case sensitive. So it is, say A is ball, string B is bat. Okay, so when you compare these two, ball and bat, okay, so index is 0 1 2 3, index is 0 1 2. At the very first index there is a difference of the character, so it is lowercase b minus uppercase b. Lowercase b is 98, uppercase b is 66, so this is 32. Okay, so when I say ch1 is b, uppercase lowercase b minus uppercase b, this is 32. Okay, let's take another case. String A is brush and string B is brushing. Okay, all right. So how does this work? So we have brush and brushing. Index 0 1 2 3 4, index 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, at this index characters are equal, moving to the next index. Lowercase r moving to the next index. Lowercase u moving to the next index. Lowercase s moving to the next index. Lowercase h moving to the next index. Now we are out of characters in the first string, but there are 3 more characters left in the second string ing. In this case, when we run out of characters, so number of characters left are 0, number of characters left are 3, so return value is going to be 0 minus 3 equal to minus 3. Okay, so in this case the return value is going to be number of characters left after comparing all the characters, because brush and brushing, the first 5 characters exactly match. The number of characters left in the first string are 0 now, number of characters left in the second string are 3, So 0 minus 3, you get minus 3. Okay. All right. If we reverse this, that is, I comment this out, I make this brushing and this brush. Okay. So when we are comparing these two now, the second string now will run out of characters. Okay. Number of characters left in the first string are 3. So this is going to be 3 characters left. Okay. After comparing BRUSH, 0 cars left. Okay. So number of cars left are 3 minus 0 equal to 3 minus equal to 3. So the return value is going to be 3. Okay. Return value is greater than 0, indicating that brushing will come after brush in the dictionary order. Okay. We can take another similar case. Okay. That I have blanket and blank. Okay. First 5 characters are the same for both the cases. The number of characters left in the first string is 2. So the return value is going to be 2 characters left minus 0 character left minus 0 equal to 2. Okay. So if I do this, only 1 extra character, so return value is 1. Okay. And if both of them are exactly the same, okay, all right, when both the strings are exactly the same, the return value is 0, indicating they are equal. Okay. And this logically makes a lot of sense too, because when you start comparing, okay, you compare all the characters, no characters left in the first one, no characters left in the second one, so return value is 0 minus 0 equal to 0. Okay. All right. So we have taken letters, let's take digits as well. So if I say string A is 10034, okay, and string B is 10094. Okay. Starting comparing from left to right, 1000, all these 4 comparisons are the same. So it is going to be 3 minus 9. So it is going to be 3 minus 9. Okay. So ASCII value of 3 is 51. Okay. 9 is going to be 0 plus 9, 57. So the difference is going to be 3 minus 9 minus 6. So let me run this. 3 minus 9 minus 6. Okay, ASCII value of 3 is 51, the way I have told you here. Okay. All right. Okay, we can take some special characters too. If I make this say question mark and exclamation. Okay. So this is the difference now. The first character is question mark and exclamation. The return value is going to be the difference of the ASCII value of the two. So I don't know what the ASCII values are. Let's run this. So question mark is 63, exclamation is 33, 63 minus 33 is 30. And if you make them equal, the return value is going to be 0 because they are identical now. Okay, so we took letters, we took special characters. Okay, we took digits. Let's take another example to include a white space. Okay, so I include a white space here, a backslash n, which is a white space, change in line character. Okay, so the difference is going to be blank minus backslash n. Okay, so ASCII value of backslash n is 10. That's what I remember because I've been coding a lot in assembly recently. So something minus 10 is going to be the answer. So let's see what the values are. So blank is 32 and backslash n is 10. So 32 minus 10 is 22. And why do you get an output like this is because you print this, which is okay. Okay, when you print this, you print backslash n after 0, which is actually change in line. So after 3 zeros, you change a line and then the remaining part. Okay, and then equal to and then 22, which is what we are printing here. Okay, then you print ASCII of ch1, which simply prints ASCII of this is ch32. Okay, then when you print the ASCII of blank, when you print ASCII of this blank, ASCII of and then change a line and then 10, which is the ASCII value of change in line. Okay, so this is how compareTo works. So to maybe demonstrate this a little more, what we can do is we can pick up random strings from a dictionary. So I have written some code to read words from a dictionary. Okay, and I will pick up 2 random words A and B and try to compare. Okay, so I'll say I need to get all the words first. I'll say a string words is, okay, read dictionary. Okay, I don't need all this. Okay, I say I need to make 10 comparisons, I plus plus. Okay, I also have a random object to generate random numbers. So I'll say string A is words dot get, okay, add some random index, which is going to be random dot next int, and the bound is going to be words dot size. Okay, you get a random word A, you get a random word B. Okay, and then we can do this, we can do the comparison, we can print the comparison like this. Okay, right, we can see at which index the characters differ. Let's see. So okay, squab dot compared to spookish, so q minus p, so p and then q, so 1. So goofy compared to flu, so g and f1. Exercise compared to Twitter, so e minus t is going to be minus 15. Okay, e f g h I j k l m n o p q r s t. Okay, min c and d m minus d is 9, b minus u is minus 19, u minus w is minus 2. Okay, p minus b is 14, v minus r is 4, w minus k is, w comes later, 12, l minus b is 10. Okay, so you can see this is how the comparison works. Okay, and we can also do one more check, that successive words, I and I plus 1th word will always be in the dictionary order. So if I don't do this, okay, I say for int I equal to 0, I just then words dot size minus 1 I plus plus. Okay, I'll say string word is words dot get I. Okay, and I'll say string next word is words dot get I plus 1. That's why I'm going till size minus 1. Okay, so now word has to be less than next word. So if word dot compare to next word, okay, if it is not less than 0, okay, if it is not smaller, then there is an error. Print sys out error. Okay, all right, this should not be happening. I should not be getting any errors. I should simply be getting done. Okay, so when I run this, I simply get done. Okay, because the words are in dictionary order. All right, so ith word is always going to be the smaller than the next word. Okay, so this is how basically your compare to works. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful and you like this video. So if there is any doubt, there is a part you do not understand, please let me know in the comments. I always try to answer all your comments, and you can also let me know in the comments if there is a question you want to solve or this concept you want to discuss. Also, please do check out my Code with BK Hindi channel. And if you want me to discuss any other string functions or any other function in particular, please let me know in the comments. All right, so please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.